Hey guys, welcome to LawnCareMadeEasy.com. I'm Zach Stroud. Today I'm going to go over the Fiskars Pruners that I bought the other day at Lowe's. I got them at a great price, and the Fiskars are more of a lower end type of pruner. In the past, they hadn't worked so well for me, but I think maybe over that time, I think they've made them a little bit better, especially the weight of them and the metal I think is a lot better. So I'm going to go over each one of them, and then we're going to go outside and test them on some of the trees that I have, okay? And see how they cut and how they perform. So when we come back, we'll get into it and stay tuned. Okay, so the first one we're going to start off with is the ultra sharp one, and it cuts up to 1 inch. Okay, so to cut that one, goes through it pretty easy. So now we're going to get a little bit bigger through here, which a lot of times you're not going to really even cut anything like this. You'll use more like maybe some loppers or something, but let's give it a shot. It took a little bit. It took a little bit of strength, especially in the hands. Okay, let's get another one in here. So this is the one that's pretty heavy for me. I think it has some good weight to it, and I like that. It's a good spring. So it only cuts up to 3/4 of an inch. So let's go to another branch right here. That cut really easy. So I'm gonna push the envelope a little bit on this one. See how it does. That one cut better than the last one. So that was a pretty good cut. And it cuts it good and smooth too. Good 45 degrees. Okay. Let me put this one up. All right, which one we have next? This is the one that cut about 5/8 of an inch. I think out of all these, this was probably the cheapest one. I think it was probably around regular price around $18, and I got it for I think around $12. Okay, so let's try this, and we're going to move around this pear tree. Let's find this right here. Okay, so it's going to cut close to 3/4, so 5/8 of an inch. Nice clean cut. I like that, and we're going to go a little bit bigger just to test it. Let's go up here to this edge here. Good cut. That cut pretty good as well. So the cheapest one looks like is giving me the least amount of trouble in all those. So I think we have one more to try. This is the last one we have. So it's going to cut up to 1 inch, and this is the Pro. So let's try this one. All right, so let's start off kind of small right here. So that one cut really good. It's a nice clean cut, just like the rest of them. So let's go a little bit bigger. Like I said, this one will cut up to 1 inch. So let's go back over here. Okay, so this is close to about, well, let's go back here a little bit more. That's the thick part right there. So that's really close to about 1 inch. So let's see with one hand how to do. Hey, you guys do some twisting and turning. There we go. Okay. So not too bad. You won't be able to do that all day long, is what I'm saying. So it's a nice clean cut, so they are pretty sharp. Cutting anything smaller than 1 inch, definitely. As you get up to the 1 inch though, it's going to become a little bit harder to cut that, especially throughout the day. Okay, so these are mostly probably for your hydrangeas, pruning some of the, smaller shrubs and, cutting smaller plants. You got hydrangeas, you have flagella, any of those types of plants. These would be great for cutting those azaleas, anything like a tree, something like that. I'd probably keep it about 1/2 inch or smaller. They just don't really cut as well as Falco or Corona would. So that's all the ones I have for today, and I think they would work good if you're just a beginner and you want to just try some pruners out and just see what you like. And I think they'd work well for you. Just make sure you keep them clean and oiled, and they'll last a long time. I hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you on the next one. Thank you guys.